Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of the weekly I Am Neff. But before I give you guys this cool article today, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to our 50th subscriber, and every subscription helps. Also, share with a friend. But with that being said, this article today comes from The Hollywood Reporter, and it reads, Scream 7 lands February 2026 release date. The Spyglass movie marks the return of the franchise star, Neve Campbell, who sat out the last installment. Scream 6, which was a really good film. I was really happy with that film. Very good film overall. It is the last film that we are going to see Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega in, though, which is very interesting to see how they move forward with the Scream franchise. Those were the two main characters that they had, the two main actresses that they had pushing this franchise forward. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they pivot now that they are not going to be in these films anymore. But let's keep reading into this article, guys. Fans of the Scream franchise have no reason to be scared. The 7th installment is officially on Paramount's release calendar. Returning franchise star Neve Campbell and director Kevin Williamson announced Tuesday on social media that Scream 7 will hit theaters on February 27th, 2026. Campbell all but rescued the revived franchise when announcing she would return to the world of Scream after sitting out in Scream 6 over a salary dispute with producer Spyglass. When announcing the news, Campbell revealed that in addition to her return, franchise Godfather Williamson would direct. Williamson is the creator of the franchise, penning the script to Wes Craven's 1996 original, as well as Scream 2 and Scream 4. Guy Busick, who wrote 2022 Scream and Scream 6, will take over writing duties from James Vanderbilt, who is busy directing the feature Nuremberg. Scream 7 underwent a creative overhaul following last year's high-profile firing of star Melissa Barrera over social media posts she made amid the Israel-Hamas war, as well as the exit of Jenna Ortega, who quietly exited several months earlier. In the wake of these changes, original director Christopher Landon also departed the project. The return of Campbell was a much-needed lifeline for the franchise, as her character Sidney Prescott has been the series' heartbeat since the first installment. Filmmaking trio Radio Silence revitalized the franchise with 2022 Scream, which featured Campbell. 14 months later, they released Scream 6, which broke the series record for the biggest opening weekend with a $44.5 million opening on its way to grossing $166 million globally. So yeah, that basically is the gist of this article, guys. Scream 7 is on its way February 2026. Very interesting that they are already talking about this film. This is low-key promo, to be quite honest. So it's very interesting that they are talking about this film already a year and a half out before release. I'm sure they haven't even started shooting this film. So very interesting nonetheless. I'm very excited about this. I am a fan of the Scream franchise, one of my favorite franchises. So I will be in theater to watch this. It is going to be interesting, like I said, to see how they pivot without the two main actresses that they had to really carry this franchise in a new direction. I really want to see what they do here. They do have key players. Neve Campbell obviously is the first main protagonist of Scream, and they're bringing back the director, so that's very interesting as well. But I do think this film is going to be decent. Do I think it's going to make the money that Scream 6 made? Probably not, but I think it will be a cool film. I will be in theater to watch it, and I will definitely be giving you guys my review, but we are far off from that, guys. We have to wait until February 2026, and it looks like it's coming out the 27th, Friday, the 27th of February. So yeah, that's going to be really interesting, guys. Anyway, that's it for this article. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments. Are you going to be watching Scream 7 when it releases? Are you excited for another installment of Scream? It's one of the underrated horror franchises. It's very popular, but it has still been able to sustain for over 20 plus years. So got to clap it up for Scream there. Let me know what you guys think about this article, and if you're going to go watch the film when it does come out, and what you think about Scream overall. With that being said, guys, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, share with a friend, and as always, be safe.